if something looks incredibly simple and easy, then it's probably because someone spent an incredible amount of time making it look incredibly simple and easy. Gawx 2, an incredibly weird and unique style of filmmaking.
Hasta dentro del fondo de mi alma, cuántas luces dejaste encendidas.
So, if you think about all of the goats of filmmaking, like the Wes Anderson, the Roger Deaksons, there's always something that comes to your mind where you're like, that's their strength, that's exactly why I love what they do. And so for Gawx 2, for me really there isn't such a thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love what he does, and he's clearly incredibly talented. I mean, his videos make you feel something so special, but I just don't know why I like what he does so much. If I analyze his videos and see why exactly do I love this so much, I really can't tell. And so I guess that's what I'm going to try to figure out today. So I just found myself binging all of the Gawx 2 videos, trying to find out why I like this so much, and I still don't really know it, but I guess it's good to just first say the obvious, you know, just try to really put into words what his style really is. And so I'm taking this Great Britain video from Gawx as an example. Okay, so immediately we notice this is a static shot, which means there is no camera movement. It's this incredibly beautifully framed static image of this lake with the house and the geese in front. And first, no music, no crazy sound effects, just really it feels like the raw place, just Gawx documenting what this looked like. Next, we probably will realize that there is a beautiful symmetry right down the middle of the line here, and overall most parts of the image, all of this here, is actually not moving at all, only the water's moving a little bit and then the swans are moving a little bit more. And the result are that this shot feels and looks incredibly peaceful. And so for the next few shots he keeps up basically the same formula. While not every shot is symmetrical, they are all static shots and they all look incredibly simplistic with only small parts of the actual image moving. So yeah, it's just this really simplistic style, staying on every shot for quite a long time, just really making you feel relaxed. But I don't know, I feel like you could say that about many videos. I still don't know why I love exactly this so much. And so I guess the only way to find out is by me actually trying to replicate a Gawx 2 video. Let's go. So what I guess I'm going to try to do is just walk around here and try to get some shots that really look like a Gawx video. And that means, you know, static shots, try to make it look really simplistic and calm. I don't know if I can even do this, but yeah, it's definitely going to be fun to try. So I started walking around this beautiful landscape looking for some Gawx-like frames. So this is actually turning out to be really difficult. I think I'm only now realizing how much I usually rely on all the crazy camera moves and music, sound effects, all that epicness, and this is really making me just focus on the composition and really what I want to achieve with every single frame. It's definitely making me take a lot more time for every single shot. But I don't know, I mean, I feel like what I got until now is definitely not on the same level as Gawx 2. But then I got lucky. The weather started to change and it started snowing, which made it a lot easier for me to get some visually appealing shots. Alright, so I just reviewed my own footage now, and well, I'm not gonna lie, it's not horrible, but it definitely doesn't really feel quite like a Gawx video. I mean, the shots are definitely not as pretty yet, but also just the overall feeling, it doesn't really feel like Gawx. And so with that in my mind, with this new experience, I once again try to review and analyze his actual videos. And something that I realized is that there are kind of just imperfections everywhere. So many times there's like a framing that you would never really frame it like that. It's an odd framing, or there's a little bit of a camera movement. It's not real, it's not on a tripod, it's just him holding it. And so you feel these imperfections. And throughout the entire video, there are so many imperfections. And that's kind of, ironically, what makes it so perfect. That's what makes it have this slightly different feeling. And so, two things. First, what I said in the intro about, if something seems really easy, it's probably because someone put a really lot of time into making it seem really easy. I think that's definitely true with Gawx, and these imperfections just make it seem even more easy, even though actually there's so much thought going into every single frame, maybe even unconsciously if he's just that type of a talent. And then secondly, again in the intro, you could see the cup was actually a little bit broken, and so it was an imperfect cup, which just made the entire thing even more perfect. And that, I think, is really the key to Gawx's videos. What he does is so incredibly perfectly imperfect, if that makes any sense. The imperfections in his videos make his videos that much better. And so with this new knowledge, I set out a second time for my final chance to make a Gawx-like video. And once again, it taught me some new things, and I think actually this might be the most important lesson, and that is that Gawx's videos are not amazing because of just one simple style or one trick that he applies to his videos. Much more than that, it is what he makes you feel when you watch the videos. It is all the attention that he puts into what really matters. Whether or not your video is technically perfect really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you want to tell a story, you want to deliver a feeling, and that is exactly what Gawx 2 does. The intention is the important thing, and when your intention is clear and it fits your story, it fits your purpose, you can break all the rules that exist. And that's what Gawx does so well. Let's take Iron Man snapping his fingers as an example. I mean, of course, this is a technically perfect shot, but beyond that, if you just see this single shot, it doesn't really have that much meaning. It's only when you see this shot in the context of the entire movie that the intention becomes clear and this shot becomes so beautiful.
Iron Man.
What I'm saying is that even a technically perfect and beautiful shot isn't really worth that much if you don't know the intention and the entire story around it. And the same principle really goes for any other movie, including all of the videos that you are making right now. So, I had gotten all of my shots, which means it was now time to edit. And probably the most important part of editing a Gawx 2 video is the choice of music. guess classical jazz type music definitely is a big part of Gawx 2's style. So this really is a make or break decision. And I actually thought this was quite difficult because I had a few songs that I thought could maybe kind of work, so I started editing, I put a few different versions together, and even now still I don't actually know which one is the best. So I uploaded 2 of them, and it would mean a lot to me if you would go and check one of them out. Maybe you can tell me what I could have done better, or you know, do you think I managed to get this Gawx 2 style into my own video? Anyways, I thought this was a lot of fun. I definitely learned so much in this completely different area of filmmaking that I usually am. Yeah, go and watch the other videos. I hope you enjoyed.